Ewan is in South Lanarkshire to visit one community keen to buy.
This is the village of Lead Hills. It's surrounded by grouse moors owned by Lead Hills Estate.
In order to force a landowner to sell their land against their will, a community would have to show that that landowner was blocking sustainable development. And there are those that feel the village of Lead Hills behind me is the perfect example of how that legislation could be applied.
Pat Wilders is the chair of the Lead Hills Community Company.
Why do you want to buy bits of that estate? Because, you know, it's a lovely wee village, it's quite idyllic.
Yes, but there's no opportunity for employment or training here for any of the residents, and we'd like to have a really good economic growth here, and if we own the land we can do that.
But is that not happening at the moment?
No, it's only used for shooting, and the only thing that the estate has come up with is a wind farm. We'd like tourism, a little bit of agriculture, forestry maybe, cottage industries, and then affordable housing for the youngsters so they can stay here, and that will all generate employment and training opportunities.
Are there opportunities for tourism though? I mean, would people want to walk here?
I think so, because it's very beautiful if you go up on the hills. It is absolutely gorgeous.
But why is that not happening? You know, here we are in the village surrounded by the great outdoors. Why is it not happening?
Because it's for grouse shooting, and they don't really like a lot of people setting foot and upsetting the grouse. I can't put it any plainer than that, but that's what happens.
So you're an island community surrounded by grouse moor?
Yes, we are, completely.
Pat clearly thinks that they could do a better job of managing the land than the estate. But it can be difficult to make money from large tracts of relatively infertile land, and some previous community buyouts have struggled to balance the books.
Landowners say it takes a lot of hard work, specialist expertise, and quite often a second income to keep an estate running successfully.
One man who knows a thing or two about the area is the Lead Hills estate manager, Donald Noble.
These are all miners' rows, and each miner was basically given an area of ground out on the surrounding hill.
And he believes the estate does contribute to the local economy.
It welcomes thousands of people every year on its paths and tracks, walking, cycling, fishing. It has the highest golf course in Scotland. It's got narrow gauge railway, highest one in Britain actually. And we work with these various groups and bodies to see if we can develop more interesting tourist attractions on the place.
Is this kind of thing difficult for relations? You know, this is a small community, you're one estate. Does it create a lot of friction?
I don't think so. I meet with a lot of community groups and we have very good relationships. We're very accessible. Clearly there are some individuals that feel that the estate is not contributing as much as it could do, and we want to address that as well.
Despite what the estate says, Lead Hills Community Company are clear. They still want to pursue the right to buy. But until the new laws are implemented and a few test cases go through, it's hard to predict in what circumstances communities will be able to force the sale of land.